Alright. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we're back. I'm playing this with controller. Hold on, get the controller. Was I playing this with the controller? No, I don't think I was. I'm playing that. Oh, I don't think I want that. Right. There we go. Alright. It's been, I don't know, a week. Been about a week since we played this. We finished the tutorial area. Or at least that's what I'm assuming it is. That's what I'm treating it as. We saw, I don't know, rebel mercenary captain whatever sail away in their skyship. And we gotta go somewhere and do something in this crazy world. Oh yeah, this dude. Oh my, what's all that commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. Oh yeah, he bought the map. Find an accurate map. Hey Loof, we're back in the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright, we talked to that dude. He told us to go to the undead place. Or at least that's where he wants to go. Alright, we got some signs. Then we got directional stuff and a weird street light. That's crazy looking. This way to Wild Village. Is that the rock? No, it's a mushroom. Get some mushroom tea. Oh yeah, that other dude wanted some mushroom tea for his wife or something. This way to the sacred shroom. Well, I mean, damn, sacred shrooms. Oh, there's a energy or magic ingredient one right over there. Let's go hit that. Oh, we already picked that. Never mind. That makes sense. That seems like something I would do. Let's get distracted and go this way. How could going to a special magic mushroom be wrong? Oof. A little weird down there. A little texture glitchy. We're about half down on stamina, right? What the hell are you? Wow, it looks a lot closer on the corner of the screen. How do I draw my weapon? Well, there it is. I don't know if this game has like a I don't know, a civilization meter, civilized mechanic where like if you walk around in a city with your sword out, they're mad at you. But I don't know how to put it away. I don't know if that thing's friendly, but it doesn't look friendly. Looks like a weird mine shaft. What if we just smash the door though? I guess not. Damn. Ah, I only have one more lockpick. We'll never know. It looks like coins in there. Alright, would you like to fight? Oh, it definitely wants to fight. Ow. Uh-oh. Oops. What was my parry button? F? I missed. It's doing a taunt. Alright, we're alright. Nice. What'd you get? A throwing knife? Come on. That one's huge. An elevator? Elevator shortcut all the way to here? What is too, huh? Can't have that one. Ooh, I thought I was stuck in there. That was scary. Alright, maybe don't jump into strange holes. Ever think about that? Maybe you just shouldn't go jumping into strange holes. Seems like a good lesson for this game. That's not how waterfalls work. Oh, this corner doesn't go anywhere. And that is there's a big fellow up there. I don't know how fall damage is. Have we tested fall damage? Can I... Is this okay? That's okay. Alright, I think I just saw another creature around the corner there. It wasn't too bad to fight. Oh, mushroom house. Let's stop and check the signs again. The sacred mushroom is that way. Okay. Someone has scrawled "fuck Igwin" underneath. This way to God War Fort. The above has been crossed out, and someone has scrawled "the esteemed Rotten Onion Mercenary Camp." And that's back that way. Let's go check out the little mushroom hut. See what's going on there. What are you? That is a big guy over there. Oh, this is somebody's farm. My bad. I mean to stomp over your crops. Oh look, they're home. Didn't expect anyone to be in here. Stop right there. The man brandishes a particular rusty sword in your direction. You're not ticking, are you? No metallic limbs, leaking joints? I am in fact a clock. Why would I be ticking? Because you might be a mechanical contraption hiding in the skin of a person. He gasps for air and blinks at you. Oh, don't get me like I'm daft. It's perfectly reasonable suspicion. Let him continue. Well, I'll admit you don't seem like the mindless killing machine from that blasted Clockwork Kingdom. It's just nice. The attacks have been pretty jumpy. It's just since the attacks have been pretty jumpy. It's about a Clockwork Kingdom. You tell me a machine that's been bothering you? What about the Clockwork Kingdom? New here? These Ornic Isles are home to a certain Clockwork Kingdom due east of here. This here hamlet of Firewall. For a while they were distant enough neighbors, except for those bothersome factories billowing out smoke and the occasional explosion rocking the whole island something fierce. But folks say the Machine King went mad, and now some of their gadgets and gizmos are spilling across the border and wreaking havoc on my crops. I did just walk across your farm. That's my bad. That was me. By the mechanical monstrosities. And don't laugh, I'm being serious. I've been coming from the east. They've been coming from the east, where the snow's been falling. Funny thing, it never used to snow there. At first, they were just little things, but lately, one huge metal bastard has taken the tending my crops rooms with its weapons. If I try and shoot away, it attacks me. I could look at that. I could try and shoo it away for you. You might need persuasive. Would you? I'd be mighty appreciative of you. If you manage to do it, there'd be some coin in for you. The machine seemed to lurk in the snow-tipped mountain to the east. Simplest way of dealing with them would be to smash it to pieces, but its armor will deflect any blow that ain't strong enough. There he is, the Pirate King. That's Straw Hat Farm Man. So maybe there's some way of shutting it down. There were a couple of suspicious container crates that fell in the forest around here. You say they were getting attacked? The machine seems to lurk in the snow-tipped mountain. This is the same. Alright, best I get going. Can I loot your house? Are you gonna get upset about that? You got anything cool in here? Anything hidden in your stairwell? I can't jump over the railing. What a strange bed. What a strange thing to mount on your wall. Seashell? Mushroom? I don't know. Alright, well, good luck. I don't see any robots, so you seem alright to me. We'll take your plant, though. Thank you. Okay. So I need armor, piercing, and or magic to fight whatever he's got going on. I don't know if I'm ready for armor, piercing, snow, magic, flying machine monsters over there. I think maybe we venture to the town instead. Seems like the right call for the very start of the game. And we can probably fight this guy. He's not a robot. I think my weapons will work on him just fine. Oh, there you go. Got him. Got some blue juice. Oh, that's the robot. Oh no. Oh no, it's coming for him. Hello? Silk thread. Sturdy silk produced by the ubiquitous silk slug can be used to upgrade a variety of clothing. Despite being soft to the touch, the thread is remarkably durable. Well, thanks, silk slug. He's an evil robot. I don't know, if there's peaceful silk slugs out here, I don't think there's too many evil robots around, you know? Things seem to be okay. I don't want to get involved with that yet. Let's go check this cabin over here. That seems fun. A little wood pile. Something over there. Be nice to buy some more lock picks. Maybe get strong enough to just bust doors down. I don't know if that's really an option. Okay. I'm scared of the big one. Don't look at me. I'm not heading to your front door. This looks like an interesting landmark. I can't smash the boxes. That's real spooky. Big cliff. I don't like big cliffs. This is the same one for sure, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's not get too close to all that. Let's go find the big old mushroom. That should be safer. Alright. Hello, weird creatures. Are you gonna try and bite me? Certainly is noisy. Oh, he's spitting. Oh, he's spitting. Right? Definitely spitting. That one's got a sword. Alright. They're frog knights. I didn't expect Frog Knight to show up. Out on my Mushroom Island. Boink. A good old boink right on his noggin. Ooh, we got a shuriken. Literally is. Deadly thrown weapon. So it's just a stronger, rare throwing knife? I guess. This guy's like, whoa, there it is. He's trying to spit out flies at me. How did I do my throwing knife? E? Nope, it's not E. Is it R? Oh, never mind. He blew himself up with the fly bombs. What a guy. What a crazy frog guy. What'd he drop? A little potion. Alrighty. Take a health potion. Pretty cool. Well, let's go check out the ruin by the waterfall. That looks nice. It's like a pleasant time. Take another mana mushroom. Can I swim? Is this deep water? Doesn't seem that deep. Definitely need something behind the waterfall this time. Damn. This would have been a perfect waterfall to put something really cool. And anything in the old ancient ruins, gotta be classic. Platforming. There's platforming in the ruins. What is that thing? Oh, with it. Peek under the water. So we do it again. Oh, it's a skull. Okay. Can I smash those? No. Can I smash this? No. I don't have any lockpicks. I'll never get the treasure chest. Can I get around? Can I go through the back door? Damn, they never let me in the back door. There's no back door. Alright. I really need some more lockpicks. I should have went to town. Probably would have been the smart thing to do. Get some lockpicks. Something's to make some noises. Oh. There's a guy. Bonk. Right in the eye. I poked him right in his good eye. Ow. A little slap. Right, I did not block that. I did block that. Wobbling. Ooh, a lockpick. Uno lockpicko. Let's see if we can open this door. Is this gonna be gonna get this first try? First try lockpick? Type a 10,000 word essay in chat if we're gonna get this first try. Damn, it was a 6? Whose dumb idea was that? We gotta get better at lockpicking. It's gonna be important to our thievery. No hope. You have unspent delusions. How do I delusion again? That's not it. This is it. Where's my lockpick? Dial. Maximum stamina and lockpicking does seem useful. Especially with how quick our stamina bar is going down. Is it getting nighttime? Does it feel darker in the Mushroom Providence to you? Sky looks like a different shade of red. I don't remember that rock being over there. I think it's nighttime. I think we should sleep. Is that a house? There used to be a village in the Mushroom Forest. Like the Wookiee village. But just mushroom. It's gotta be a thing. I want to knock down the lamppost. It's probably this froggy weirdo. Whoa. Swinging on me. What do you think you're doing? Ew, he licked me. Ew. Get his frog slime off. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna eat his frog legs. That's dinner tonight. Feeling the French. Where's that other guy go? Where'd the big floaty man? Got some more change on the ground. Good things there's money all over the floor. It's always a good sign when you're exploring and you just find money all over the ground. Sure nothing bad happened to those people that dropped it. Definitely didn't come from the frogs. Ow. Excuse me? What was that? What is that? There's a big flying thing behind the mushroom somewhere? I can't look at it right now. I'm fighting an eyeball. Mr. Meatball wants to go. Ow. Let's drink his health potion. Can I use one of them? Yum yum yum. Damn. Where'd the big flying thing go? How do you lose track of such a big flying thing? It was there, I swear. Holy shit, there it is. Looks like the angel thing from Dark Souls. Well, this looks like another mine shaft. Is this one locked too? I wish it at least would like tell me the chance I'd have to hit before rolling on it. Ah, well. I'm going towards the great mushroom, right? Ah, it's that one there for sure. I think they have a shop near the great mushroom. Like a McDonald's for lockpicks. I'm definitely gonna have to fight like big flying things when I get an airship up and going. Get some more free money. Oh, where'd you come from? I don't know if like blocking gives me ouch. XP. Whoa. Gotta use my throwing knife somewhere. I'm getting a lot of those. I hope the little guys respawn. Like the nature and stuff. I was expecting this to load into a new zone. Alright. Ooh, we got a little silk slug. Got a little jumpy platform for some coins here. Like some little jumpy coins. I am the master platformer. How easy that was. And now I need a shop to buy more things so I can then steal more things. Alright. Elevator shortcut. Ramp up the back. Secret coins to have. Secret plant to steal from. Oh, I blocked too early. Ow. Like, I don't know what the cooldown is for up in the corner. There we go, we got him. Some coins. Let's come through here and destroy the ecosystem. All the natural habitats. Throw off all the balance, killing the small prey so the big evil things can get really big and evil now. Another silk slug. I will, thank you. Oh, that's the same one. Damn. One silk slug for the giant mushroom zone. Alright, let's knock on the door before we try and go in the back. Oh, hello, Mushroom City. Oh, there's frogs here? What the hell? No one told me they were frogs. Oh my gosh. Who's trying to... Ow! There's another frog up top. Spamming the fly shot at me. Let's get under that guy. Ugh. Throwing knives. Whoa! Watch out, there's frogs in here, dude. They're real dangerous. They spit flies at you. Oh! We're fine. This is actually good. Let our stamina recover. Strategic evasion. I want a kick button. Kick him off the ledge there. One more smack. Well, I don't think the inhabitants are friendly, at least. Can I cut that? No, just for visuals. Just a weird plant. Damn, I need health. Can I open this shortcut? I cannot. There's a save point in there, it looks like. Pick up this strange flower. Make another health potion. Alright, what's upstairs? Be cool to get a better sword. But maybe I have to get that stuff to upgrade my sword. Cannot read book. Cannot unlock door. Help. I'm being assaulted by eyeballs and frogs. Ooh. Did I get a different magic spell at all? I think I just have the one, right? Oh, that, but it's charisma. I think we can do that. Let's try that. What was my magic button? It's just the other click. I'm proficient in magic or something. Although this isn't magic. Like, I'm like charming, right? Right, Loof? Super charming. I don't think it did anything. I don't think I've wooed him. Ow. Frog wasn't interested. We continue up the mysterious mushroom. It's another frog! I had no idea. Ow. He bonked me. Ooh, a lockpick. That's a spooky room. Let's see what's around the corner first. Hold on, I think it's just gonna... I'm on the other side of the door, no? Damn. Well, you know, who needs lockpicks anyways, right? Can I jump out the window? No. All loud. What's in the red room? Is that... This is too... squishy looking. This room's feeling a little too squishy. Oh, that looks evil. Magic. Profane magic are they practicing in the mushroom? This feels like a trap. This feels like a trap room. Maybe not. Maybe it's just goopy goop. Fireplace. Papers I can't read. Fireplace I can't light. Free potion. Treasure chest. Modest treasure. Trinkets from a bygone age could perhaps fetch a pretty penny if sold to those with a nostalgic cast of mind. I like that. That's a good treasure item. Just here's some old treasure for you to sell. Alright, we got the door unlocked. Can I turn the mana crystal on? Support for my boat to dock at. It is a secret elevator. By secret, I mean right in the open. It is a little elevator. Why is the back open? I don't know, weird. Ignore the big flying thing for now. Let's go up the ramp. I didn't see where this connects up. Probably one of the other doors that I wasted a lockpick on. Ah, yes. It's a trapped route, of course. No problem. We just walk around. What clumsy fool would step on those? I'm sure I will on the way back out. Don't worry. Ah, a separate treasure room. Got a painting. Our favorite kind of pet. Someone spilled spaghetti on the paper. Need some ammunition. And some more ammunition. I wonder what kind of stuff I can get. Is it like a bow? The fact that they're calling it ammunition makes me think gun. Yeah, that is the other side of one of the rooms, so. But it's the lower room. There was an upper room that was locked too. Okay. Oh, see? Almost stepped on it. We just do a little jumping. Can I get up there? I can. Doesn't go anywhere. But I did it. Aren't you proud? Alright, well, giant mushroom was yeah, exciting. Did we get another upgrade thing? No. We have like an XP bar. Alright, well. We got a long walk back the other way then. What's that sound? Too bad there was no bed in there. At least not that I could get to. Take a nap in the tower. Claim it as my own. Is that something up on the cliff? I don't know. I am out of stamina. Can I go around up there? Ooh, more stuff. I think I just didn't go this way. Yeah, because that guy's still hopping around. Old tower? Different shortcut? Disconnected shortcut? Backstab the creature? Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Oh, hold on, we try that again. Oh, one more. He had no idea I was there. Flawless execution. Eyeball. Got him. Behold that eyeball. Ooh, that's cool looking. A little floaty place over here. A little crystal chandelier floaty hangout island. Well, this place looks nice. Nice little camp. We gonna set up camp over here? Really feels like the purpose of it be a little checkpoint camp place. Gonna meet some cool person up here with a neat side quest. Gonna buy some mushroom tea maybe? Is a place to like anchor my ship. Hey, what you got going on, Mr. Pointy Hat? The scholar has one eye pressed into his looking glass. As you approach, he squints, takes a deep breath, and suddenly, still. Ah. Are you okay? Achoo! Oh damn, he sneezed. All over his binocular. Looking glass? Telescope, that's what that thing is. As the scholar sneezes, he sprays a thick globule of mucus over his looking. Oh, he actually did though. He wipes his face and looks perturbed. These bloody mushroom spores. Why did I have to be sent to Pyle, of all places, to make this damned map? He's the map man. Can I have a copy of your map? Look, I don't have time to pander to your every want. Oh, there's a big flying thing behind you. Don't look now. Chief cartographer needs this urgently. They turn to look at you, then pause, as if realizing something. Actually, you know what? Maybe you can have a copy, as long as you're willing to work for it. I can do that. I love killing. We're making a new kind of map, a magical map, that tracks the shifting movements of these islands and corrects itself. Neat. The real work is with this cipher spell we're weaving together. But I need someone to go out and anchor the spell to specific landmarks. Oh, I can do that. Take this cartography notebook. When you get the landmark, equip it and use it to make a cipher. Make a cipher chart. The map will show up in your journal. If you obtain a compass, you'll be able to see yourself on the map too. Would you happen to have a compass? There are 4 scholars working on this map, including myself. Together, we conquer Hollowshire, the Endless Realm, the Clockwork Kingdom, and Pyrewell. You should also visit my colleagues to see what landmarks they need. Okay. The most important region we need mapping is Hollowshire. I'll note those locations on your log, as I'm sure, however, marks them will be rewarded. As I'm sure whoever marks them will be rewarded. So what landmarks do you need for this region? So there's a reward. Well, you'll get access to the map itself, but I suppose we can throw in a few coins for each cipher chart. And if you manage to map the Hollowshire region, I'd consider giving you a recommendation to the Erudite Academy. Can you see it? Flying up there in the sky? Being allowed access is a real privilege. Oh, so what do you need mapped? He sneezes all over himself. Well, the first one I was supposed to chart was the old God War fortress over there, called the Blinding Light, only I heard it's infested with pirates and smugglers. So I was going to wait until I felt better. Then there's another fortress to the southeast of the island, but have you been to the huge creatures that's floating above it? No. That one will have to wait. And finally, there's the sacred mushroom. As the locals call it, the northwest only. It's the largest mushroom I've ever seen, so it would surely destroy my sinuses. Dude's got weak sinuses. You sure? Very well. Can I ask you some questions? Oh, these are the same questions. No, it's not. What's the academy you mentioned? Erudite Academy? It's the only the most esteemed academy institution in the Union. You can see it up in the sky over there. That's flying island that travels around the apostatic Union to where it's needed most. We've been stationed on these Honoric Isles for the past year or so. There's an elevator platform that will take you to the island, but you can't get in without a recommendation from a scholar. Okay. Can you tell me about the island? Oh, you mean Brywell? Well, it's the northernmost island of these Honoric Isles. The local Neuron star that orbits all these islands every 12 hours or so is brightest when it passes Brywell. Decades ago, the locals have a particularly nasty god, which meant they were more than willing to take up arms in the god war. This place became a front line in the fighting. That's why there are so many old fortresses about. Of course, when the war ended, it went back to being a sleepy sort of place. Though it's technically part of the Apostatic Union, you'll find that few in the Heartlands have really heard of Weil. Unless you're particularly fond of the scry shroom tea they make there. If you want to meet the locals yourself, I'd head up to Weil, village above us. If you'd rather be in civilization, and I wouldn't blame you for that, take the road north, Hollowshire, where the Aesthetic Union has a large presence. And more than anything, as I'm sure you've noticed, Brywell is covered in blooming mushrooms. The spores stick to your clothes, they get in your hair, your nose, and it's enough to make anyone. I think I'm going to sneeze. Alright. Farewell. Thank you, Mushroom Man. I will map your Mushroom Island. Did you give me the spell? Is it like an item? It is like an item. How did I switch things? Was it Z? Okay. Well, now we gotta go back to our landmarks. Yeah. Walked off that platform. Why no checkpoint there? So... where's the academy? It's not that, is it? I don't think that's it. Is that void? Or something down there? I don't know. Yeah, it just looks like nothingness. Alright, well. Let's go back to the mushroom real quick, I guess. How do we get... oh, well, here's the up. To the little tower spot. Hello, tower. Anything cool inside you? Got any lockpicks? Any new weapons that aren't covered in rust? It's barred from the other side. Okay. Seems we have to come down from above. Poke the weird green thing? Nothing. About this part though, we can just walk inside of it. Alright. We drop in from the sky entrance on that one. Ooh. Ah, I've already harvested the creature. Not really much going up on this cliffside. Oh, there's a little farmstead. Is that another farmstead? Is he mad at clockwork people too? Oh, they're skeletons. He might still hate the clockwork people. Who knows? Ow. That kind of hurt. Who would have thought my sharp weapon isn't great against skeletons? This isn't the undead place, right? That's somewhere else. This is just a wandering skelly. You're in the wrong neighborhood, skelly. We don't eat people over here. Ouch. Oof, that was a big ouch. Is this pause? Get slow-mo on map. Not pause, but slow-mo. I'll take it. I can press the right button. Alright. Boink. I don't remember. Do I get bonus damage after parries? Probably, right? Seems like a thing. Alright, one more smack on the noggin. What's the bone have? Money. 2 money. No lockpicks hiding in that ribcage. Loof, where's the skeleton keep all his gold coins? This isn't a joke. I don't understand. Someone broke a crystal. Nice wind chimes going on. I wonder if I didn't kill a skeleton, if I could have, like, resurrected him somehow and saved the farmer. Here, probably not, though, huh? Alright. Really? Just some gold coins in this house? That's it? Where the balls used to be? I don't think so. I don't think they would stay there. That's a pretty empty region there once you're a skeleton. You become a no-balls skeleton when you die. It's true. So that when you get a gold coin per ball when you die. Alright, let's go mark this mushroom on our map. Instead of like laying coins on the eyes. Alright, to be in the mushroom. Okay, so we can press R. Okay. This chart is enchanted with the cipher. Actually update even the landscape changes. You can give it to the Academy Scholar to gain a reward. Alright, and it shows in my journal? Is this my journal? Do I have a journal? Can I press my map button? Okay, those are quests. This is, I don't know. This is my map? Oh, here we go. Okay, big mushroom. And where he is. So does it unlock in chunks? Must do. Or does it travel where I've been? Okay. Well, I like the look of it. And there's some crazy looking orb over there. Decent size. And there's other guys with other maps, I think. Alright. I like a little map project. They can't empty their balls, they lack the appendage. Uh-huh. I don't know. I think there's a reason they call it a bone room. You keep it as a skeleton. What the fuck? Alright. Just see what he gives us for getting that one, I guess. How far will we walk back? Is it here? Oh, that's the wrong tower. There's our little mushroom gazebo. That could have been a bad jump. Let me over the fence. I want over. Free me. Free me from my prison. And I'll go around. There we go. Alright, what do we get? What are we getting? Bets on what we getting. He said gold already. Never mind. We know what we're getting. How many? It's gonna be like 1, 2, 100? Money seems to have a lot of value in this game, so I'm guessing it's going to be like 5 or something. Only ready-eyed creature hadn't run off with my handkerchief. I have a cipher charts. I hand in 8. 8's not bad. Excellent. Yes, these will do nicely. The detail here is impressive. For one of your limited experience, please take this. Thank you. Ooh, big jump. Could sneak over to that other big castle, Clockwork Town. The side had a waypoint option. What's up here, though? More Frenchmen? I don't know, is that offensive? Call them frogs? Probably terrible. What the hell? How'd that start? I don't know the origin of that. Go away, froggy. I feel like there should be a secret there, right? I don't think I can jump that far. It feels like it'd be a thing, though. I don't know. I don't see any items over there. Throwing knife. Blue potion. Elevator marker. Ooh. Active elevator. Oh. Huh. I didn't think it'd be active from this side. I mean, how can we not go on the giant glowy elevator? Ooh, we got some edge territories there. Little cave system. We got signs. Alright, well, where are we now? This way to Hollowshire. A note has been added. Presided over by Hallow Town Council as of 1442. The Wobbly Noggin. The old pub, serving ale and providing bed and board. Well, what's this? Well, that doesn't look like it's doing so good. This looks like an interesting landmark. Does this mean I should mark it? Can I mark it? I feel like I'm on the wrong map. Okay. It's a cool animation. Well, I think this is a different map. I could use a compass. The mushrooms are making strange noises. Like a grave? This is indeed like a grave. Okay. Before I smash through the hole and venture downward, let's look around up top. This does seem a bit like a town. At the academy? Looks like an academy kind of place. Got a little bit of coinage around. That's the Shire over that way somewhere. So what's this little town? Where are we? That's locked. Because it's nighttime? Or there's no one there? Got anything in your backyard I can have? You do! How kind. Alright. Well, this looks like a bed place. You got going on, spooky? The man sips his tea and studies you intently. New face, eh? If you've ever got business here, talk to Dwayne at the counter. He's the proprietor of this business. I'm really only an employee to make sure things go smoothly. Says Nud. What kind of name is Nud? Gotta live on a mushroom island if they're gonna call you Nud. You don't seem like the rest of the villagers. And how do you make sure things go smoothly? You don't seem like the rest of them. He betrays a thin smile. Why, you're perceptive, huh? I'm a mercenary, you see? I fought with the lion serpents, the Lundell Black Guard, and even the Dark Stars for a time. And now, I protect the business interests of the fine gentleman, nothing more. So please, pay me no heed. Is that Kreisroom tea you're drinking? Indeed. Tell me, did old Dwin over there give you his speech about how he outsmarts his business rivals by drinking the stuff? No? Well, I'm sorry for spoiling the tale for you. The funny thing is, he doesn't touch the stuff. It's more of a sales tactic, you might say. Whenever he does drink Kreisroom tea, he tends to get rather emotional and empties his bowels prematurely. Damn. Dude cry shits himself when he has some tea. You see, Kreisroom tea may be a popular drug, but that's all it is to most people. A party trick or a quick high. The truth is, most can't see the future from drinking it. The shroom has such potent psychedelic effects, and premonitions are lost within the fantasy. But the premonitions are there. You just need a low dosage and a certain discerning eye. That's why, if you were to say, reach for your blade right now, I'd have my knife at your throat. Or you knew it. Well, my knife's in my hand, so that's not true. It's right there, ready to chop chop. Now, is there anything else? Tell me about your time as a mercenary. Well, in my youth, I toured with various mercenary companies. In the Apathetic Union, Heartland, there was a tale or two there. I ended up with Dark Stars here in Pywall. A name I'm sure you'll have heard. But lately I've been freelancing in these Onric Isles, taking on all sorts of jobs before settling in with Dwin. Of all the realms I've been to, these isles host some of the strangest. That's true, they're strange looking. Actually looking for someone? Is that so? Well, your motives better not be pretty fucking congenital, because it's no secret that I'm a former Darkstar mercenary myself. Of course, I haven't sailed with them in years. I left after the mutiny, once it became clear that Vela's ambitions, once so intoxicating, were likely to get us all killed. Well, out with it then. Exactly who are you looking for? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm looking for Jack Basalt. Looking for Jack. Ah, good old Jack. In the Union, they still call him Shame of the Heavy. Oh, Shame is Heavy. Same of the Navy. After he abandoned his rank and station to join Vela's merry band. In battle, the man was a demon. When his voice bellowed across the deck of a skyship, sword raised high, you may sure to heed it. But below decks, he always found time to share a drink with those under his command, learning their names, their troubles. Not every merc captain does that. Of course, I don't know if it was thanks to the kind heart or his weakness for the strong stuff. Let me guess, you're meeting in a pub, right? Probably. Yeah. What about Vela? He chuckles. Ah, no, that's a good one. You're just gonna ride up on the boss lady yourself and claim that union bounty, are you? Now don't get me wrong, I never really knew the woman. I was too low rank to be clanking my tanker with her, but I've been privy to some of her deeds, and well, let's just say you don't ever want to cross swords with Vela. As for where she's gone, I haven't the slightest idea, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. That woman has plans in motion that I couldn't begin to comprehend, and I won't be found complicit in trying to thwart her efforts for the sake of my own neck. Alright. So I've heard about your tea, sir. Welcome. Pull up a stool if you're looking for Cry's room. You come to the right place. You know the Scry's room does, newcomer? Yes. You know, I heard it showers you in the future. But see, that puts some folk off, as they're scared of what they might see. I'm here to tell you it ain't like that. Ain't no cipher spell in the great library of Bygone that can do that. Scry's room does. It plunges you into the river of time, so you can see the bends and the currents rushing towards you. Do you know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friend. Oh no, I used the humble Scry's room to outsmart my rivals, and now my company ships into every corner of the Aspedic Union. Now, what do you say? You buying? So wait, these visions always confuse. True? True. No, definitely not. Okay, you've convinced me. Actually, I want to ask you some questions. Alright, boss. Well, now I can't say they're always right. The future can be changed. Yeah, see? And I won't be held accountable for any foolishness or failures to get yourself into after you see them. I will buy some. I got a pot of guy from tea on brew. We've also got a few other odds and ends if you're hankering for supplies. Also, I've got a room to rent upstairs for 2 coin if you need some rest. I wonder if I just keep the room once I get it, or is it like a pay per sleep thing? Okay. Oh, can I buy a passport? Only union officials, certified traders can dispense them. I want to talk to our local weight master. All right. Over at the weight house. But he won't just hand them out for anyone. I have coin I'm willing to spend. Careful now. This is just an illegal trade. That sort of talk to get us both rolling. Don't worry, I've been in the cell already. I failed. Needed 18. Switch it. I ain't trusting you. Anyone walks through my door. Well, I wanted to shop with you. You said you would sell stuff. See what you have for sale. A compass. How much money do I have? 109. The tea is 10 for 5 teas. Alright, well, we'll buy a tea. 2? I don't remember how many they got. We're just gonna do 1. And a compass. I would love me a compass. Did I buy the compass? I think I bought the compass. Ooh, he will buy that. Nice. Okay. Did I get the compass? Random junk drawer button. I don't think I actually clicked on the compass. Compass. Oh, because I clicked cancel. There you go. Damn, he turns out to sells that for 60. Wonder if I should have held on to that for someone else. Whatever, dude. Can we rent a room from you? Oh, I'll take it. Alright. I'll try keeping the ruckus down in the morning. Thanks. Weird mushroom bed. We'll sleep till morning time. Nice. Nice, nice. What's going on, Mushroom Brothers? Anything in the well? What's this place? Can't read the sign. What you got going on in here? Man's eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggest he is older than most in the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new to town, I gather? Well, I'm the local waymaster. My name is Colwich, and I'll have you know before you engage in any business here in Priory, I'll be taking your weight. So without another word, please step on the scale. Thank you kindly. Why do you need my weight? Because they're floating islands? By the decree of the Athletic Union, all those seeking to trade in this jurisdiction must prove they're of ordinary disposition. Oh, no mechanical people. Not physically altered by any cipher magic or god devotion, or bearing the guilt of unpunished crimes. You can tell that just by my weight. Just step on the scale. What if I step on this scale? Ha ha ha. Hey, whatever. Secrets and spores. Our village, you meet the Waymaster, Colwich, who refused to speak with you until you were weighed on a normal scale. You've weighed yourself, so you should probably report back to him. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You're a criminal. Yes. Yeah, that's true. The lesser glyphs are harder to parse. Let's see now. Crime of magical nature. It says here you forced entry into the Inquisition ship via a portal? You're either the smartest or stupidest wizard I've ever heard of. Oh, we never get to learn our crimes in these games. That's funny. Oh, but there's more. Inquisition agent. He looks up, puzzled. Begging your pardon, at first glance, I thought you might be one of those Dark Star mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid. But you must have been fighting those scoundrels, huh? Yeah, those guys were just a cover story. Yes, I'm a confessor, atoning for my crimes. It's not my choice, I assure you. Well, he seems in support of it. It's a cover story. Apologies, friend. This humble waymaster didn't know to delay the Inquisition business with his lowly bureaucracy. And I've approved your visit to Prywell. You won't get any trouble. But say, in light of your profession, you lend this humble servant of the Prosthetic Union a hand? There'd be a Prosthetic Union passport in it for you. I think you just have to give me that. I don't think you can use that to make me do stuff you want. The Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people of late. There's also fear of bloody god worship. You better not be into any god worship. What the hell? Among the townsfolk, after all we've been through. You might help tracking down god worshippers. I'm looking for some dark star mercs. How can you tell so much from the scales? Well, they're clearly magic scales. Only one visible. Oh. These are morality scales. Only one visible, and that's because it's magically linked to the fulcrum through a bond of cipher to scale containing the moral standard. Oh. What's the moral standard? Some kind of weight? Why does such a small town have to weigh people? Oh no, it would be preposterous. How could you tell so much about a person by weighing them? Against a dead weight? No. Don't be stupid. Moral standard is a person, a carefully selected person who bears qualities deemed the epitome of an apostate union morality. By weighing you against such a perfect integrity, we can tell what degree your character is lacking. I think the current moral standard resides far off in Bion University. They have to rest and sleep between weighings, of course, which is why wait hours only open at certain times. This is such a small town need to do this. How they're being on the fringe of the apostatic union territory, there are certain unseemly folk who have taken advantage of Wywall in the past. Mercenaries and those dark stars in the fort over yonder who have used us to smuggle ill-gotten goods into Hollowshire and beyond. Having certified Waymaster helps Wywall attract reputable merchants who buy our Scryshroom tea. Shows we can be trusted to pay our taxes. We don't just weigh people. We can also weigh shrooms and grain, or just, well, anything. Okay, well, that's enough of that, sir. Looking for some Dark Star mercs. Ah, Inquisition business. Don't worry, old Clywatch can keep a secret. Well, you might try asking Nud. I did ask Nud. Gotta say, he's a prickly fella. Never gotten on with him too well. Used to work for Darkstar. But to be honest, I doubt you'll find much. You'll be wanting to reach Hollowtown in Hollowshire. In the south, there's a Union Council building and a bustling dock where all sorts of skyships lay. Pass over Union Gate Bridge and you'll need the Union Passport. The one will grant you passage over a single bridge. As a certified Waymaster, I have one that I'm not using. But Inquisitor or not, you'll have to earn my trust for me to give it to you. Alright, so you need me to track God worshippers? Folk have been feared recently, see? The soil's drying, and harvests are down. Merchant want to buy our Scryshroom more than ever, but we can't meet demand. So some have been flirting with the old ways. Just tell me what you need. I'll be telling straight. As you know, God worshiping ain't consorting with the Wiccans or their gods is a heinous crime. But I have reason to believe there's some among us who are turning it to try it, fix our poor harvests. Trouble with a small town like this, you know, we each other, and guilty parties won't talk to me. But you're an outsider, an Inquisition agent to boot. You need to ask around, trying to find the wicked sympathizers. We can sort this out quiet like before. The villagers start lopping each other's heads off in a frenzy. Find something out and I'll dispense your passport. That'll grant passage. Alright. Exactly is a Wiccan. And I'll see what I can do. I'll have my thanks, newcomer. Just as soon as you find something out of the sort, you can let me know. You tell me about the town. The quiet village has been growing and selling Scryshrooms since the early days. And all shipping them all over the place. Business has been good since the God War. Killing your own deity will do that. We're better off for being in the Apostatic Union. I'll take the Union's tax levies over the Wiccan blood contract any day. Hey, you killed your own god. It's a wicked contract. You're happy being part of the union. You're happy with the union? Of course he's gonna say yes to me. There are a lot of folk who have met travelers who lament the passing of the gods, who claim the union has swapped divine majesty for naught but politics and paperwork. But here in Prywall, anyone old enough will remember the bad times. We've lost friends and family. The gods' soil was fertilized with their blood. Of course, for a long time, being the Union didn't mean much here in the Onric Isles. We're on the fringes, you see. In a decade, these isles were rife with outlaws, criminals, and Wiccan refugees. It's only lately that the Union stepped up its presence and built a council chamber in Hollowshire. Since then, trade in Prywall's been booming. Turns out plenty of folk want to buy our scry shrooms now. If only our harvest could keep up with demand. You killed your own god. What's the contract? Things gotten so comfy in the Union that you've forgotten the history? I'll be damned. Can't remember Wiccans have acted as mentors between gods and their worshippers. Kinda like lawyers for the divine, I guess. Suppose they acted that way in the interest of both moral and gods, binding both in a magical contract that made sure neither got scooped over. Except here in Prywall, our Wiccans fucked us. The terms were all in Agnes's favor. And we've been alone because 40 years ago the apostatic started the God War, and we weren't the only place to slay their own god, let me tell you. You killed your god 40 years ago. Before then, Prywall was prosperous. And miserable. We trapped into blood contracts with our tyrant god, Angwin, and their terms were abysmal. Our harvest was bountiful, but the blood price was high. Every year, dozens of villagers disappeared into the sacred shrooms to appease the divine bastards, never to be seen again. When the apostatic came calling, asking us to renounce our faith and join the fight against the Wiccans, we took up arms gladly. I fought in the Prywallian division and have the scars to show for it. Okay, I get it. Anything else you want to know? That's all I wanted to know. Better get going. Better go find those evil religious people. Oh, your owner of this place won't let you pass this point. Okay. A locked door normally would sell that too. You don't need a weird sign out front of the door, but whatever, I guess. Whoa, money. Can I smash that? I can't. No one's mad at me for that? Crime stat gained? No? There's the room I paid for back. It's just gold sitting around outside. It's where we store all our gold. This is where I could dock my airship if I had one. Oh, you got any loose gold sitting on the floor? Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the Barrow Port of Winged Merchants Guild. A local harbor master. Can I help you? How can I get my own airship? What, you think we just hand them out to bright-eyed travelers? Takes a lot of coin to buy a sailing vessel, you know. Most Union merchants only have shares of the ships they use. Plus, even if they had a bulging coin purse under those fine garments you're wearing, these days you need a right of permission from the Rivian Port Authority. And trust me, you're not going to find one of those lying around here. What does the guild do? Well, we oversee the transfer of goods. That sort of thing. It's a quiet place. We don't get much traffic. maybe once a week from Hollowtown. The exports from the Union Heartlands. Maybe once in a while we'll get a Dow from Al Asfara. And after we unload the goods, what do they want? Scry shroom. Always fucking scry shrooms. I swear, if I have to watch another mere crate of this stuff. Alright. Goodbye. I'm gonna go jump off the dock now. Press the magic button. I need a boat to do that. I want my airship. Alright, well, adventuring we go. Oh, is this a save point? Cool, that's good to do. Ooh, a lockpick. Ooh, a 3 lockpick. So what's this way then? There's a building down there. Waterfall cave? Nope. I don't want to fall off this edge. Anything in these caves? We got some weird red rock. I think we needed 3 of these for an upgrade. So that's nice to have. I don't know where this is going. To a big spooky cave. Is that a carpet or a blood smear? Seems like a red carpet. That looks like some bones. Secrets and spores. Imperial villagers you found have evidence of god worship. Deep in the caves under the town. Waymaster Colwich will surely want to hear of this. We've gained the ability to snitch. Someone's using this big spooky cave. But who? Ooh. Is that the hole I was thinking about smashing through? Probably an easier way to do this is walking down, huh? Anything on top of the weird big sword piercing the giant skeleton? I don't know. Okay. Someone put a spooky god worship place under the graveyard, sir. You want to go check that out? Can I have a passport now? Hello, sir. I have news. Welcome back. What can I do for you? So about the god worshippers. You hearing anything? About these sacred mushrooms. When you travel through the mushroom forest, you can't miss the shroom itself. Probably the biggest mushroom you've ever seen. On account of it being used by the Wiccans in the past, there's doors and paths leading around the shroom itself. The main door will lead you through the central stem, but there might be a whole host of nasty monsters waiting for you. There was. You might try looking for a way around the back. I did. It was locked. Actually, it wasn't. There were traps. But, no, I learned about I found evidence of god worship. Oh yeah? Tell me, why don't you? It's the occult instruments in the caverns below. It can only mean one thing. Someone's conducting rituals around Igwan's corpse. That means they're trying to reopen the blood contract. Buried in those clauses was a terrible cost, no less than human sacrifice. Here, take this key. Unlock the upper chamber in the sacred room to the west. Huh? It will unlock the upper chamber. Okay. There's no doubt in my room someone's been taken to the sacred room to be metabolized. Oh, it did look like guts inside there. You gotta go there and save them. You say metabolized? There's shrooms all over Pywall. Each would spawn a whole forest of sky shrooms, but only if they'd recently metabolized a human. So it's the shop dude for sure, right? Like he's got the motive to do this. If the scry shrooms use part of the human body to achieve their effect, or whether it was all just part of the Ingwin's divine mockery, but I know the scry shrooms used to be more potent in the old days. Now there's only the sacred shroom left, deep in the mushroom forest to the west, and all the others shriveled up and died when we stopped feeding them flesh. Oh, that's why there's all the graves by the big dead one. Okay, I'll do my best. Don't go sticking people in mushrooms, okay? It's bad for their health. I think the guy I'm renting a room from might be religious. And also stuffing people in the organic mushroom cages so they get digested. Wait. This isn't the way to go. That doesn't work. This is a bridge. Hi, can you put the bridge down? It's closed unless you're the bearer of a passport. I'll be going then. How did I get here? Where was the elevator I took up? Oh, that was scary. Oh yeah, that's the elevator spot. Alright. Let's just walked off a cliff. Damn. It's elevator time. Alright. Big mushroom is not that one. That one. You go that way. Any stuff come back? Doesn't look like anything's come back. Seems like maybe a kill once and gone forever type game. We're going the right way. Still not harvestable, huh? Alright. Did we open a mushroom elevator shortcut? I think it was locked. I'm out of stamina. Could use a stamina upgrade. Do I have a... Oh, I do have one. Ooh, that's up to 4 now? Okay. Thought that was like 1 a minute ago. Okay. So you could probably also try to lockpick this door open instead of working with him if you want to be a religious freak. So that's that room. We got a back way in there. We don't need to open this all up. Oh, I don't think it's that door I want. Obviously not, because he gave me the key. The key to here. Nauseating sense of bile engulfs the flesh chamber before you. A huge digestion tract pulsates and throbs with corrosive acid. It would seem as though the mushroom has organs. Blood withers behind the digestive membrane, clearly in agony when he sees you. Who did this to you? Nobody. Everyone assumes I'm just some stupid kid. Just the mayor's idiot son. They don't take me seriously, but now I can show I'm worthy. I can save the village by myself. I found the old Wiccan contract rights and stashed them in my mother's basement. I convinced Irm to help me set it up, but it was me who worshipped to Angwin and felt his reply echo through my bones. Village isn't worth dying for. I'm getting you out of there. Well, I admire your guts at least. Rival is dying, everyone says so. Since Angrin was killed, the soil's drying up. It's another generation, there'll be nothing left. This is the only way to save the village. Some towns dry up, it's just the way it is. You really want to do this? Sometimes that's just how it is. Hey, you're not from here. Iowa is the only place I've ever known. Won't survive anywhere else. You don't know that. I'm charming. I'm not charming. Alright, well, we're cutting them out. You slice through the membrane. Torment of a foul-smelling acid pours forth. It slides out of the muck, coughing and sputtering. You had no right. The first thing I've done truly by myself. And you've ruined it. You had no right. Just like ruining people's plans. Wait, there was a read sign? I was just talking. Talk. Boy shivers and says nothing. Aha, I saved you from being eaten by a big mushroom. Take that, nerd. No mushroom sacrifices today. That's the other side of that door. Don't waste lockpicks. Yeah, that's just a loop. There it is. So this is that door. Okay. We've done it. We saved the child, I guess. Don't remember who Lud is, or if we've actually spoken to them. That made it seem like we had. Alright. Let's get back. Somewhere. We'll get back somewhere. Somewhere this way? No, it wasn't this. Right, where's the elevator? Like up here, right? Want to go poke around at the ruins over there? And get that door to open? Oh, there's another frog guy. He tried to lick me. Ouch. Ow. He did a combo. Ouchie. Frog, no. Frog, please. A health potion. A gold. A smashable crate. Okay. Another frog man. What you doing, frog man? Why don't you guys just stick all the frog people in the mushrooms? They're like organic and have blood, probably. They'd be a great sacrifice. Nobody would miss them. Just start stuffing the frogs in the big mushrooms. Let them eat some frogs. There was a noise up there. What's the noise? Something's making noises. Have I harvested you? Yeah. I get the cabin open. What's the dice roll on this boy? A 3? Oh, now I roll a 6. Some more lockpicks. That's a good one. What are you? Elixir of Regen. Temporarily boosts stamina regen. Also enhances the body's natural functions, accelerates natural recovery. Should be used with care. As it unintentionally accelerates aging as well. How interesting. Another lockpick. Another. Oh, that's a throwing knife. I mean, that's a pretty good door. I like 4 lockpicks out of it. Okay. Would like to see if we can. One of those mine shafts open would be cool. Let's use our mappy thing. You know, we should go talk to Mushroom Guy. We got 2 other landmarks over here. Before we get too far away from him. He's just down here. Alright, does this big of a fall hurt? No. Not sure what fall damage is going to be like. Might just be so far that you die and then that's it. Did that grow back or did I just miss that one? I feel like I for sure must have grabbed that one. Alright. Talk to this guy. I found some places. If only that beady-eyed creature hadn't run off with my handkerchief. I have cipher charts. Excellent. Here's 12 money. Yes, these will do nicely. Detailed and impressive for someone. About the charts I'm making. Uh-huh. No, you got it. Thanks. All right. Back up we go. Back up. I gotta go back to the original place. Not original, where... Okay, yeah, stuff's going back. That's cool. I like that. Is good. Where is my big sky elevator? And there's the town. Is that town? I think that's town. It's gotta be like somewhere here. Is it on my map? Help. Am I on my map? Is that me? This doesn't really help with the elevator situation. Maybe it's that? That's the big place with the monster. What the hell? I need to like make sure to make a mental map of where that elevator is next time I find it. In the meantime, let's go try and use this lockpick on the ruins over here. What's going to be inside? What do we got? Oh, that item needs to grow back. Oh. This marble gets real slippery in the water. You don't understand. It's got a thin algae coating. Makes it real just slick. Hell yeah. What do we got? Chainmail coif. 4, 20 armor, plus defense. Chainmail hood that fits snugly over the head and shoulders. Natural chain link rings fills the wearer's ears whenever they move. Great. Love that. Armor. Put that on. Don't have any other... anything, huh? Okay. Spells? Just the one. Alright. This is very much right above me now, huh? Is it over here? I think it's right there. I think that's the elevator. Gotta get below that point. Which is like... that doesn't make sense. Nope, it's that hole right there. Which is up there. Which is around this way. Maybe? Somehow? Can I climb this? Doesn't seem like it. Although I can go up this way. There we go. Take me away, rock. I gotta trim that tree. It's gonna start impeding the elevator. Nice. Alright. I'll go tell them what's up. Now, welcome back. This is a sacred room. Discovered what's going on. Sacrifice taking place? It was Lud. He tried to sacrifice himself, but I managed to talk him down. Oh, that foolish boy. The harvests ain't worth Agwin's blood price. And I always taught him that, but looks like you stopped him, newcomer. For that, you have my sincerest thanks. It's not much, just as I promised. Take this passport to get you through the gate bridge to the south, leading to Hallowshire. Be careful down there. Mind you, if you think Prywall's harvests are bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hallowshire is in the midst of an awful famine, and it seems like townsfolk are poor, lot of certain ideas in common. Okay, let's save. Let's explore this way a little bit more now. We gotta go back to the fort to get mapped. And this is gonna wind me down that way. Oh, or I can go across. Is this the fort? Damn, I really went the long way around, huh? What's this way then? No. Knife. Some coin. Coin good. Pilfered lockpicks, I take. Old tomb we rob. Hello? That doesn't look very good in there. Barely got that one. Oh, it's a mushroom. That mushroom is growing out of a corpse. Restore health and mana to maximum. This legendary elixir has long been used by Wiccan cults. It is banned in the apothecaries of the Apothetic Union for its use of illegal ingredients. Yeah, like a corpse plant? Death's Veil. That is a brain. Legendary mushroom with potent alchemic properties. The traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands. Their corpse may become host to this fungus. It is said that properties of this herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. That's crazy. The plant changes depending on the personality of the host. Gained a mana bottle. I don't like that it's moving. I took your brain. Stop moving. Got another lockpick. Is that a different dead big mushroom? Yeah, because town is like right back that way. I think. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get close enough to be able to mark this on our map. I think we have to get back within the tower. Am I close enough? Am I aware of the tower yet? Is this an interesting landmark yet? You mean I can't use the lift? What do you mean? How'd I get down here then? Oh. That's how I got down here. Fair enough. Back into the fort we go. I wonder if you can just bypass the fort entirely. Probably not, right? You probably have to go through here. Is this an interesting landmark yet? Hey, what's up? Love to help you with a mission, but I don't have security clearance. Speak with blah 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 blah. What's out this way? Can I just map now? Will it count? Did I get a new thing to turn in? It's not the way I thought the map would be oriented at all. Okay. Hi. I wanted to ask you something. Speak up. Most echoey in here. What's with this fortress? Why are you in the coffin? I've already asked you that stuff. So what's up, weirdo? I suppose we're working together then. Escape that tainted right. Where's the dude who wanted the tea? That's you, right? Ah, Confessor. I just knew you'd survive the assault. The drones were all but certain that you'd meet a gruesome end. But you sure showed them, huh? About the mission, a question about the Sky Realms. About the tea you wanted. I got you some Scry Shroom tea. Ah, Confessor, this is exactly what I was looking for. How thoughtful of you. He removes from his belt a tiny metal teapot, and he sips some loose tea leaves into the filter. To your surprise, you notice it already contains boiling water. You'd be so kind to wait a moment, Confessor. I really must let this brew. You wait for an uncomfortable few minutes in total silence while the Inquisitor stares at his miniature teapot. Finally, he seems satisfied, pours the liquid into a cup and takes a sip. He frowns and is silent for a moment. Confessor, this is... excuse me. Damn fine tea. He takes another sip. I've tried an extraordinary number of teas in my time, and this one is the best. My wife is going to love it. Please, take this in recompense. Beads of sweat appear on the Inquisitor's forehead, and he seems to be staring at something only he can see. He mutters to himself, damn fine tea indeed. You think it is probably best to leave him be. What do you give me? What do you give me? I have like quest logs. I have a curious desire to reread The Dual Crags. Okay, periodical story by D. Hanged. Okay. I don't know what he gave me. This remarkable treasure. Okay. I've got some beer. Thread. Okay. Can I upgrade my... Can I upgrade the ship at all yet? Okay. I don't think it was anything in here. That's just a save point. That was this thing. Bedchamber, workshop, training room. Oh, I'm missing a green thing. What is green thing? Don't know. Oh, that doesn't look good. Hey, I got a bedroom. Can I craft? Ah, this is for sleeping, not for crafting. To the crafting room. Ah, the crafting room. Where I can put stuff in here. Of course, I need 3 of those. 3 of them. Oh, it gives me a closed helm. That gives me just a steel sword. That makes me feel like I just don't get upgraded items. Or I mean new items. Let's put a treasure and a bomb. Unknown item. Wait, that actually does something? Hold on, I don't want to do that. And a brain. And that thing. Okay, everything's an unknown item. A throwing knife. And a throwing knife. Create. Oh, hell yeah. You just make better shurikens. Okay. What about a shuriken and a shuriken? Weak spirit. The remains of a failed alchemy experiment. Although useless by itself, a remnant of magical potency still lingers in the liquid, giving it some utility in crude transmutations and the brewery of cheap booze. Okay. I got a weird spell out of some shurikens. Okay, well I know mixing the plants is going to do various potions. What if legendary mushroom with potent alchemy potential? We'll just mix these two. Create a shielding potion, temporarily boosts armor. Okay. And if I just do 2 of you, it's a mana potion. 2 of them is a health potion, I think. Use for what if we do? What if we do a jitter seed and the eyeball? Poison. Okay. What if we do a jitter seed and that thing, I guess. Truth potion. Dispels illusions and reveals the truth of things. Union has banned the use of this potion, for it interferes with many of their official sanctioned spells. I made a legal spell. There's a weak potion and one of those. Foul booze. Alright. Rain plus gold. Rain plus gold statue. I don't know. That could be a fair bit of money to just gamble my expensive items. I don't think I wanna. I don't think I wanna gamble those. Well, I don't think we gamble our cool things. I want to start the repair for the airship. There's one in the basement that we're totally gonna fix up. I want it. It's gonna be awesome. It'll be my airship. And it'll be great. Not allowed to have it yet though. Open the door. Let me free. We did do lots of gamba earlier. That's true. What if it just turns into cheap booze, man? Probably still worth it, right? Oh, I'm getting tired, apparently. I'll talk to this dude about maps. All the commotion over yonder, I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map off the Honoric Isles back blah 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 blah. Going to explore. Make sure you find an accurate map. Where are you trying to go? Yeah, we read all this before. Alright, thanks for that. When are we gonna fight that sky beast? Did we go down this way? There's another little farm hut over here. Anything behind this waterfall? Never. What a disappointment. Alright. Nothing in here. Nothing in the mill. What a shame. Such a tall building. Alright. Does this actually go anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. Just a loop back up top. Okay. What an adventure. Is this door still locked? Oh, I didn't mean to try and lockpick it. What's inside there? Hey, there's a basement. They got a big basement down in there. Whose cool house is this? Making like Morse code sounds and stuff. Wind chimes and all kinds of nonsense going on. How to get in there eventually. Not sure which one of these two bridges we've gotten the ability to cross. Probably the one where we can talk to a guy. But let's pull this lever anyways. Damn. Lever doesn't magically know I have a passport. Hey, what's going on? The bridge is closed. I've got a passport right here. Ah, looks good. Magical forgery. Yep, looks like you can pass. On the bridge. Must be a very small town if they're opening and closing that bridge for every person trying to go to it. Okay. Nothing here. What are you? Uh-oh, it's a creepy. A little fuzzball. I kind of love him. Little fuzzy big mouth weirdo. Ow. I don't love when he slaps me. Alright, got one. Just convert all my throwing knives into shurikens, huh? It's probably a good idea. You got like the Majora's Mask thing on the front. What's that guy called? You see it? Kind of looks like it. Did it just say something? Yeah, you see it. Yeah, you get it. Alright. Another throwing knife. Got a little health potion in here. Good stuff. A little secret door over here. Alright, Loof. Is it that time already? Oh yeah, it's only 11. Okay. Ooh, we're getting in. What's in the secret side door? What's in... Oh gosh. That's quite a platforming deal here. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's scary. Oh god, more? This is so high. I don't know how the death stuff is gonna work in this game. We don't need to find out right now. That's just like a boss arena. What you got going on in there, weird bird? There's another one. They're all over the place. This way to Hollow Town. And this way goes where? Ouch. Got him. Okay. Do that weird thing. Is he like throwing curses at me or something? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Big cave thing going on in here. That guy's chained the castle. He doesn't look like a robot either. I don't think he's part of the robots that are tormenting farm. But I didn't see any, so... I don't know. Some lockpicks? Some more lockpicks? Gonna flip the table over. Okay. Nice. Rolled a 5. Let's not step on that. Probably hop this, right? Nice. Take another lockpick out of there. I can't carry any more lockpicks? What kind of bullshit is that? I only have like 15, man. Oh, now we can carry more lockpicks. Got another XP orb. Item gained. Ooh, I found a tea. I didn't have to buy a tea. Ah, well. We want to put a point into. Might? Persona? How much talking there is in this game? Charm might be a good option. Lore and spell casting. I haven't found much in the way of spells or lore stuff. There might be more lore stuff if I upgraded my wisdom though. I'm gonna go towards that. We're gonna bank on this having good magic because this is a very magical world. And the higher our wisdom, the more secret magics we may find. Oh, I thought I was going to land on that. Was that like a 3-stack or something? I can't pick that one up. Now where are we? I need a signpost, please. I'll take a plant. Okay. Go towards this cave thing. Another fight. Started blocking way too early on that one. Why do they make that sound when they attack? Ow. We need to take another health potion. Damn. I'm not having any lockpicks, having too many lockpicks. Oh, there's a door. Can we pick that lock open? Easy. Alrighty. Throwing knife. Alright. Big fort, big mountain. Little plant. For plants that are supposed to look different, they seem to all be the same. Ooh, I can have. Well, it's a little man. You're welcome for rebuilding you, I guess. Is there more stones around I need to reassemble? Is that anything? Oh, we almost clipped into a new zone over there a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Oh, we gotta look out for little rocks on the ground, apparently. Oh, he fell apart again. Probably because we loaded the other chunk for a second. Whatever we're doing has to be done within this chunk. I don't know. We're still together. There are more up here now that I upped my lore. No idea. I don't see any more down there. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, that's 2. It's gotta be a third, right? There's always a third. Maybe down in the swamp. But I feel like it'd be up top. Take some coins. Fight a guy. Yeah, gotcha. That's with the backstab. Another throwing knife. Need another weird stone statue snake thing. Where would the third be? Oh. Sounds like something's down there. More of those guys stomping around. Little plant over there. Got any weird magic statues down here? Seems not. Ouch. That guy's got a different face. I don't think I like that. I don't like that he has a different face. He looks more intimidating. Bigger mask. That the bird thing throwing magic at me? Oh, it sure is. Gained a shielding potion. Okay. You just throw things. What a terrible death screen. Oh, I hate that. Damn. Sounded like that thing hated that too. More magic stones around? Doesn't seem to be. Is this a different bridge? No, that's the one I used to get into town. Okay. Or not into town, but on this path to the new town, I think. Oh, this just is that path, huh? I don't remember seeing the small cave window, but it's possible I walked past it. Alright. Spring topping everywhere, just burning through all my stamina. Need to go collect a ton of stamina plants if I'm gonna run around like this. This one's green. Oh, I missed. Why are you turning green there, bud? And purple teeth. Dude's poisonous for certain. Ow. Ow. 1 second, please. Oop, what'd I do? How do I turn that off? There we go. Ow. I also put my weapon away somehow. There is a button for it. Didn't mean to do that right this second. Oh yeah, let's use my throwables. What swapped my throwables? Not that button. Not that button. Not the crouch button. V? I don't remember. Oh, he laughed at me. And then he smacked me in the head. Damn, I keep missing. Take that, big boy. Got a little bit of gold. What the hell? That hurt. Let's drink his stamina too. Oh no, I want to use that. Okay, I'll take that. Don't see any weird stones in this area. Just goes down to, oh, it's just a shortcut. Okay. Not yet active. Can I like pull the lever through the window? I don't really want to go down. I suppose we should at least activate it. Alright, well we got that open. Hopefully it works the way I'm thinking and we can just use the levers to pull it up or down regardless of where we are. I feel like there should be another set of magic stones nearby. The other two weren't that far apart. But I don't know. Oh, are they here? Did I do it? Something has changed. Well, I'm glad it let me know something changed at least, because I have no idea. Alright. Ooh, a remarkable treasure. Ooh. That was some popping going on. Well, hopefully the something stays changed. What you got going on? The youth is fumbling with a teacup, a spoon, and an assortment of other objects, which all appear to be floating. God's damn wizards wouldn't know how good a spell if it... Galbnups clatter to the floor. You trying to get into the academy too? I wouldn't bother. You could enchant a silk slug to shit gold and they'd still ignore you. They won't let you in without a recommendation. Why are you playing with all this stuff? Why, these are demonstrations of my most sophisticated cipher spells. See this spoon? He shoves the spoon into your hand. It is damp, sodden. I've created a spell to make an object sweat. Incredible, no? Yet applications are limitless. I can't think of a single use for sweaty spoon. Well, that just says more about your lack of imagination. But that's just one of my spells. See this teacup? Put it to your ear, and you'll hear a man crying. That's a real man. Well, I have no idea where. Oh, and this hammer? It's the safest hammer in the world, as it can't actually hit anything. Oh yeah. He continues like this for some time. Eventually, he sees the chance to interrupt his monologue. What about the academy? Not heard of it? Well, it's right above us. That big hunk of rock overhead. The academy flies over the Apostate Union. Just so their fancy wizards can gloat at all the poor, talented saps they won't let in. Sure, they must do more than that. Well, supposedly they make the most advanced cipher spells in the Union. Roiva gives them a free pass to do the kind of magic that would get most scholars thrown in an Inquisition jail. Alright, I get it. Well, that's spooky looking. The enchanted mask is deathly still. The stoic eyes track you as you approach. The Erudite Academy is closed to all but the chosen few. Present your recommendation or leave. Ah, okay. That's how we get up there. Cool. I don't know if the texture has changed or what. I'm suddenly aware of how loud the footsteps are in this game. Weird. Okay. Think I could jump that? Feel like I could make it over there somehow. Just around that corner, actually. Real easy. Walk over the rocks, actually. Okay. Wait, so you didn't have to go down that whole long path? I could have just walked over the rocks here and been... Could have just went like, whoop, in the next zone. Crazy. Crazy thing to do. Okay. That's the door I came out of. So what changed? I feel like I don't remember that rock island being right there, but it doesn't mean much that I don't remember. I have no idea. But they've stayed connected. Even between loading zones, so something indeed is different, I suppose. No, my lockpicks. Hey, I picked one up. Made 14 out of 14. I can hold less lockpicks now. I want to run back and try and lockpick that those cave doors. I vaguely remember where one of them is. I don't know about the other. Wait, this is not the same elevator. Where does this put me? I don't know. I'll find out, I guess. Oh, hey, it's the ghost. It's the ghost from before. Oh, they're facing the wrong way? Shire fields used to be sown with Wiccan seed for their deities. Though diminished, could ensure a good harvest. The god contracts were modest. The blood price was eloquent. Oh, equatable. Of course, the Apostolic Union sniffed it out eventually. They sent over that polymath and her attune to stamp out any smoldering divinity. And now the common folk starve, their fields barren and desolate. The Union claim it's in the name of reason and progress. He lets out discontent sigh. I admit those old Wiccan contracts can be deceitful. Many don't realize the weight of their signature until the curse sets in. But the Union would smother the Sky Realms in a tangle of bureaucracy until we worship not. With the deadlines and shipping manifests, their only saving grace is their honesty. Or at least the people know they are trampled upon. So what about you, stranger? Would you rather be enveloped in a sweetened lie, blissful in your ignorance? Or would you choose the bitter truth? The idea of truth is a lie. We are all deluded. Haha. My mother once told me there are as many worlds as people in it. I think she would have liked you, stranger. I don't date no ghost, Mom. What the hell? Ah, welcome back, Loof. We found the ghost again. This feels like a scarily big, empty place. This feels like boss encounter situation. But I don't know if they do that in this game. Why can't I go up here? A weird nothing platform? I feel like I need more lore and then something would be up there. If I was only had more wisdom and I could see the secrets of the land. Ah, he tricked me with a lie. Ouch. I gained ammunition. I feel like we need to get a ranged weapon. A ranged weapon of sorts. Do we go check on the waterfall? Whoa, that's not what I expected. Okay, weird. Anything at the top of this waterfall? There is at the top. Anything behind the waterfall? Does that count as a behind the waterfall secret? In the waterfall? In the waterfall secret? I don't know. Got a big skull. Four-eyed skull up there. They killing gods over there. Somebody done killed all the gods. This way to the endless realm. Okay. This way to Wobbly Noggin. Gotta see a guy at the Wobbly Noggin. Alright, Hollow Town to Wobbly Noggin. I found some little stone balls that I touched and made get all stacked and tall, and it said something changed. I don't know what it did. Look at this dead fool. That's why you don't be a pirate, you get hung. He got caught. He's probably alive though. Dead people don't stay dead. Somewhere around here. Someone dies, can you just bring them to the endless realm and just they come alive or something? Cheat the system. My lockpicks are full. I need to find more locked doors to throw all my lockpicks into. Why does that look so weird? That looks weird, right? Elevator spot, perhaps? This is a big open nothing area, huh? Got some barren plains going on, except the grass is too green. Oh hey, what's up, dude? Hail, peasant. May the apostatic union shine upon thee. What can you tell me about the union? Can you give me directions around town? I'm just gonna be going. I'll need to talk to a guard, I'll figure it out. Look at that, man. They got a four-eyed skull with a giant knife in it. Or not knife, I guess. Some kind of a bolt, giant rod that was launched. It is a big area. Check out the tree out back first. Just connect up to a whole town, huh? Damn, so many lockpicks I can't have. Anything under here? Be sneaky. Get nothing. Wait, how do I put away my weapon? Not that button. That button? No. That button? No. That button? I accidentally did it once and now I can't do it on purpose. How did I do it before? I don't know. I'll just stand with my sword out. I ain't no coward. Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin, friend. You look like the adventurer sort. So take some advice from an old fool. If you're exploring the countryside, come back and rest often. Stupid question. Why would I rest often? To get my stats up, dum-dum. Thanks for my advice. This looks like the guy I want to talk to. You've had one too many. He's knocked out drunk. Hey, what's up, you? Keep an eye on the Neuron Star, friend. It's got a 12-hour pulse cycle, and most of the shops close when it's dark. If you're used to the longer days and nights of some mainland Union countries, you may find it strange. Happens at night around here. Well, at night the shops shut in town, most locals sleep, and you find that out of the countryside there are other things that only occur at certain times too. It's a fun mechanic. Like the secret night bosses in Elden Ring. Dude's drunk. Alright, so that's probably somebody. The save point's noisy as hell. Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin. If you're in need of a rest, we've got beds aplenty. Can I ask some questions? Talk is free. What's with the skull? Oh, you noticed, huh? Big fella, ain't he? It's a relic of the God War, one of the old gods, who got a void steel spear right through his peeper. His noggin wobbled and then came crashing down onto this pub. You want to know the funny thing? The pub was already called the Wobble Noggin. on account of the state of most of the patrons. That's what I assumed coming in. Got a painting of his bar behind him. That's funny. Got some questions. You know of any work going on? Well, I've heard of Renan Berwig looking for adventurers. Not sure what he's after, but he's the richest man in town, so I dare to say it's worth a punt. Go to the Winged Merchants Guild on the main road if you're interested. Looking for someone. Yeah, and who might that be? Oh, what about the other dude? I was supposed to meet someone here now. What kind of innkeeper do you take me for? I've heard most stories about Vela than I care to recount. Her Dark Star mercenaries fought the Sullivan Mutiny, the Battle of Weeping Wizards, and on both sides of the Wiccan Uprising of Hockney. They've taken coin from Raven, counselors, and occultists, villagers alike. And when folk ain't been spilling each other's blood, they gone plundering. Emberin ruins, Wiccan shrines, and you know the tomb of the deathless Dynast King? That was them. They stole his face. Some folks say she's a saint who's gonna right the wrongs of the Union. Others say she's a devil who leaves the path of chaos in her wake. But you know what? You were here once, 2 years ago. Her and a load of her crew. They kicked everyone else out. Must have been 50 of the sods getting pissed in Skyfish. And I saw that they weren't no saint, weren't no devil. She were completely shit-faced. I did warn her about the typhoons around. We made more coin that night than most weeks, I reckon. Alright. Can I not ask about the other guy? Big shipment of fine wine from Royva, so I can give you a good deal on a bottle, even though you're looking for cipher wine. Been short ever since the Cork Kingdom shut its borders. Shroom wine, no thank you. Herb wine, beer, foul booze. Does it do anything? Limited fermented available in the Sky Realms. Most alcohol is fermented through alchemical means. Alright, well, let's go talk to this spud. Man jumps his fingers on the table, his eyes dart around. He does not look at you as he speaks. Be gone with you, waiting for someone. I'll be going then. That person is me. I'm with the Inquisition. I've been looking for you. So you're the agent. I'll admit, I expected someone a little more inquisitorial. Listen, deceiving. I'm a confessor, more of a prisoner than an agent. Like it's aimed to you, old man. Ah, so you're with the Confessor Division. That explains it. Those bastards, they mean to insult me by sending one of their expendable rabble. They hunted me for years, and now they don't even deign to send an agent. At least not to my face. So out with it, Confessor. Has she found it yet? Is it alive? What are you talking about? Ah, they really haven't told you anything, have they? I may as well be speaking to a silk slug. Do you at least know where Bella is? She escaped on a swoop. Sounds about right. She'll have gone to the Underlands to rendezvous with any Dark Star that are still loyal. Of course, the question is where the Underlands are, far larger than the Sky Realms. She could be anywhere. Can you help me find her? That's the deal that I've struck with your Inquisition, isn't it? Hunt my former comrade, my Dark Star crewmates, for the Polymath's pardon. After this, I'll be a traitor to everyone. Well then, Confessor, we may as well get knowing each other. What did you do before rotting in a cell. I was a scholar. Ah, happier behind the desk than wielding a sword, are you? There's no shame in that. I suppose those books are quite heavy if you find yourself in a scrap. You can always bludgeon someone to death with one. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. You've lost it all, hit rock bottom. That's something I can respect. As for myself, my name is Jack Basalt. I suppose you've heard of me. Captain Basalt, the shame of the Union Navy? Aye, the one and the same. For a time, I was the most respected captain of the Union Navy. I took orders directly from Admiral Klaus, Bella's father, and for 5 years I trained Bella aboard my ship. Then Bella defied her father and fled to become a mercenary. I followed. I gave up my rank, my station, my ship, and spent all my years cavorting with Wiccans and pirates. Shame of the Union Navy, they branded me. But I kept her safe. That was not also my duty? So you trained her. The Emberian. Though they'd been schooled at the academy, their father wanted them to sling their hamrocks and tie their knots like the regular sea dogs. And so they did. Through blizzards, cipher storms, and cannon volleys, and sisters thrived until the Deshan massacre. I won't speak of that here. Not here. But that was the day Vela decided to leave the Navy. And her father, that was the day we became mercenaries. No, leave the Navy and her father. That was the day we became. So you trained her, so why are you hunting her? You have to understand. I love that girl like she's my own. I've seen her grow from headstrong child into fierce captain. There was a time when we were sailing together as Dark Stars, when I thought she might be the greatest of them all. So to see her fall into barbarism and villainy, has been hard. I can't abide by what she's done, or by what she will do. She seeks to save us, but she likely doomed us. So I have to stop her, you see, for her own sake. Right, so where do we find her? You're asking me? Said to your master I can provide naught but shreds of information. You'll have to do the rest. What I have for you are 3 names. Names of former Dark Star mercenaries. Built Vela's crew after the mutiny. Together, maybe a lot of us can track her down. Okay, tell me about these mercenaries. First, there's Emberian. Called that because folks say she's the last of her kind. Of course, that's pure squid shit. If she was Emberian, she'd be 400 years old. I've heard talk she's somewhere in Hallowshire. Next, there's Endless Duchess, a powerful cipher wizard. She went back to her ancestral home in the Endless Realm. And like all of those you'll find here, she's cursed to never truly die. Which means she really is hundreds of years old. And finally, there's Caxton Frost, a genius in the Clockwork Kingdom. That man could engineer a sky ship from a sack of junk. Last I heard, he'd returned to his homeland. And you're sure they'll help us? I am sure they'll follow you to their certain deaths. Of course not, you fool. They'll probably try and cut your head off. But if you want to find Bella, just going to have to ask nicely. Got it. Elon must have captured Vella's fortress, the Blinding Light, correct? I heard the cannons fire from here. I'll tell you what. I'll head there myself after this little chat, and if you find any of those Dark Stars, send them there and all. And that thing Bella's looking for, she mustn't use it. Nobody must ever use it, you hear me? If you're any sense, you'll make sure it stays buried down there. Right, well, I think I'm done here. Alright. That was a lot of lore. Alright, so we gotta find 3 old captains. Is this the room for rent? Ooh, a book. A guide to the Honoric Isles. That's a long book. A weekly whale recount a foolhardy venture into the strange and dangerous Honoric Isles. Okay. It's just more bedrooms. Part of the skull. That's funny. It should have been like opened. You could have went in there. Collections from the God War. Damn. We got books. We got lockpicks I can't have. We got a lockpick door I can have. To the roof. Oh, to the attic. Get some gold. We get some XP orb. We don't get some lockpick because I'm full. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? Let's rent a room and then call it a night. This game's cool. I hopefully will get the airship to fly around in, but I have been enjoying exploring the Mushroom Land. I'd like to rent a room. The Skull Suite's vacant. Yours for 2 coin. I will take the Skull Suite. Yes, absolutely. Hit a save there. Let's go check out the Skull Suite. Oh, I can look at these. To be sold. Thorwood Manor. 200-year-old manor. Once stately and fine. Has fallen into disrepair. The manor grounds comprise the entire island just off the south of Hollowshire. With the right investor, this could be a thriving estate once more. For inquiries, visit the clerk and Hollowtown Council. Can I actually, like, buy a farmhouse? Calling all denizens of the Apostatic Union. Our land is beset with a most terrible famine. Can you sit idle while your crops fail and your loved ones perish? We all know who's to blame. The god worshipper, the cultist. For too long, they have uttered their dread prayers from their fingertips of society, from the fringes of society, bringing terrible omens upon our lands. Our polymath humbly requests to aid every denizen in the matter. Visit the Apostatic Union's council building in the center of town to inquire further. Okay. The Skull Suite. Ah, this is a cool room. What's up with that? That's fun. Alright. We sleep. We'll sleep till morning. Oh, locks the door behind us too. I'll hit the save again. Wait, did we go down here before? What's in the basement? More lockpicks I can't have? A beer. Okay. Coins. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight. That was cool. Fought a lot of guys. Met the dude at the bar. I don't know. Stopped someone from sacrificing themselves to a big mushroom. That was pretty good. We're like heroes now or something. Alright, cool. I'll play some more stuff in the morning, probably. See you later.